Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another very early morning in Subsistence. Today, we are just going to do more looting, more resource gathering. We are working extremely hard to finish up the ATV, and I'm very, very hopeful that we can get that done. If not this week, we'll definitely have it by the end of next week. We're on our last section of that now. We are working on getting I think it's the accessories, maybe? No, sorry, the seat and the electronics. So we are working on that. We do need a battery. We need four circuit boards, 10 padded cloth, and four advanced mechanical parts. So we are working on that. We are also working on getting um, sort of a pathway out here for us to get the ATV out of here. Because currently, even if we do get it built today, we can't get it out of here. So we couldn't drive it anyway. I do have four ceiling pieces left, but I do want to put them, well, if we want to get that done, I probably should place them over here. Anyway, guys, if you notice that my voice sounds a bit different, I'm still recovering from COVID again. Yes, I did end up with that. I was not expecting it at all when I mentioned last week that I was sick. I honestly thought it was just sinus allergy issues, but no, it turned out to be something a little bit more different than that, for sure. Okay, so number 6, let's rotate this. Fortunately, my husband and myself are both recovering quite well, and we don't have really any horrible side effects. I did lose my taste and smell. I can taste really, really sweet things and really salty, but I cannot taste the actual food itself. I cannot taste the flavor. Can only do the salty and this really sweet texture or taste. Sorry, but other than that, we're doing quite well. I am on medication for COVID, of course. My symptoms were a bit more severe than his, but I think it's because the rest of the health issues that I do have. But he's doing really well. He is nearly completely over this already. He heals up really quickly. Unfortunately, I do not. But moving on from that, none of my family at the moment have it. My mom is starting to get um, sick. She is starting to show some symptoms that I had very early on. So she will be tested, and of course, we'll go from there with her. She's relatively healthy as well, so I don't really foresee any issue with that, but you never really know. She has had it once in the past, and she did okay with it. Uh, so hopefully, if she does have it again, it won't be that bad. But anyway, guys, I am going to just go ahead and grab ourselves some food, top up the fire here, make sure that we're doing okay. If I seem a bit scattered, I did just sort of jump into the game. I hit record. I wanted to make sure that we have some content out today for you guys. And yeah, I do seem a bit scattered myself in real life today as well. Let's see here, guys. What do we got going on? We did top up the fire. I know that we overkilled it a bit with the fuel brick, but that's okay. I didn't want the fire to go out today. So we are going to head out and try to get some loot. We are desperate for zinc. We are desperate for any type of ores. Really, any ammo would be nice. We're going to have to get back down into the cave before we turn the hunters back on. I really want to do that. At the moment, we'll have about 6 black crystal left. I'm not quite sure how much we're going to need for repairs. I'm not sure how resource heavy the repairs will be. But I would like to have a few more resources than we absolutely need for the ATV, just so we don't have to get back down there anytime soon with the hunters and things like that on. I know that there's still dangers down there, the bats being one. They do infect you quite quickly and quite easily. They're really annoying as well. I struggle with them, but I've not really ever died to a bat in a cave before. At least that I'm not aware of. I can't remember dying down there except for the one time. And we ended up getting back down there really quickly and grabbing everything that we needed. So we didn't lose any resources or any of our loot down there. Okay, so we have a bear over there. We're still needing biofuel, so we could potentially kill all the wolves and things that we see today. And then hopefully after we get the ATV crafted, we will turn on the hunters, the rogues, and all of that. We will let them start building their bases again, and hopefully they'll build somewhere that's really convenient and out of the way. That would be nice. The Bravo base was right here before the reset happened with Alpha 60. So there's that. An ore over here. What type of ore are you? Whoa, let's get our pickaxe back out. Okay. You're iron, I think. It's pretty difficult to tell most of the time. Depends on the way the sun hits them, whether you can really tell what it is or not. Between iron and potassium is the most difficult I do have. The others have a bit of color to them. The copper, has that orange tint, and the zinc has the purple tint if you are new to the game and you're not aware of that already. Yeah, we've been working on the ATV for quite a while. I really want to get it done. It's not that I'm rushing through this. I don't want to rush through it at all. I want to, bring the best quality content that we can, and have as much fun as possible with it, and teach as much as I can as far as playing the game, the overall gameplay itself. I do want to be able to teach anyone that's new to the game or very interested in this game. I want to be able to teach you guys as much as possible. Or if you've been playing for a while and you don't necessarily understand everything going on, I would also like to be able to help with that. So if you have any questions, whether you're new to the game or if you have been playing for a while and you would like those answered, if I don't know the answer, I will definitely pass that on to the game community and, help you guys as much as possible if they are able to do that. And generally, if I don't know an answer to a question, someone here does. A lot of you guys have been playing for a long time. A very long time, in fact. I think we're in cougar country up here. I know there's a deer down there. I'm just chopping the 6-log tree here. Really want the wood. Don't necessarily need the worm, but the wood is nice to have. Plant fiber there. I was trying to be efficient and only get as close as I needed to get. Or is this overlooking the valley? Is this down here a place to get ore pretty readily? I think this is a rock that generally has quite a bit of ore on it. It doesn't seem that it has any on it today, but it does usually, I think, spawn ore quite a bit. I know where we are now. I always tend to get lost right here. I think it's because on the map, let's just have a little look. I know where I'm at now. Excuse me. Yes, do have lots and lots of congestion with this time. But other than that, standard being tired, sinus infection type feel to it. Nothing too crazy. It's not like the very first version of it. It's not that bad this time. So yeah, there's that. But lots and lots of congestion, lots of chest congestion, and lots of your head just feels full. So I guess that would be called like sinus congestion, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a doctor by any means, guys. I just know that it's not fun at all to be sick. Especially when the weather's so nice, guys. If it's like snowing outside and you just want to lay in the house anyway and be lazy, then I don't mind being sick as bad. But when it's like 70 degrees outside and, the sun is out and you can be outside doing things and you don't really feel like it anyway, so you just want to kind of lay on the couch. Yeah, I really hate being sick when the weather's nice out. I mean, yes, you can get outside still, but you don't really feel like it, Fortunately, I am feeling a lot better today. I did rest a ton over the weekend. Pretty much laid on the couch all weekend. I do have enough strength today that I did do some cleaning in the house. I'm doing some laundry today. And, different things that need to get done. Whether you're sick or not, you still have to do some things. So, yeah. There's that. Ooh, some more plant fiber up here. Plant fiber is always great, guys. I never ever feel like plant fiber is just a waste of a slot in my inventory, because plant fiber is so handy for fuel bricks. Even if you don't have a ton of wood, you always have, most of the time, an excess of fuel bricks. Or, sorry, an excess of plant fiber. So you can always turn that into fuel bricks, which allows you to keep your fires going, which is lovely. I don't mind. Ooh, a bear. Okay, so there's a brown bear, and over there's a brown bear. Let's just kind of go right down the middle here. A chicken and a rabbit. That sounds like a children's story, right? Children's storybook. Well, there was a chicken and a rabbit, and they were friends, you know, and they were playing all day in the warm sun. Yeah, something like that. An onion here. I thought it might have been the seed, but it was the actual onion. And another one here, and that was also the onion, so that's nice. I do prefer the seeds because the onions sometimes go bad before we get home, or the vegetables like the carrots, the onions, the potatoes. But with the seed, you can always just plant them when you have the time to do that. And you don't have to worry about them going bad. One way to do that is let's just extract the 2 seeds, and we'll have 2 onion seeds, so we don't have to worry about them going bad at all either. There's a carrot up here, and that was also the actual vegetable. Let's just extract the seed from that as well. That's a way to sort of turn the 1 onion or the 1 carrot into double, because I think you get 2 per when you plant them. So that's how you can do that. That's being resourceful, right? Okay. So we are up here where there's generally a locked crate in this area for the most part. Although there probably won't be today because I did say that. There's generally a crate up here as well. You could always, most of the time, like 90% of the time, you can count on a crate being up here. I have found more ammo crates up here than anything, than any other type. But I'm sure there won't be anything up here today because I did mention that already. And I mentioned that it was a good place for it, so it probably won't happen today. Plant fiber up here, that's lovely. I found a lot of locked crates just hanging out kind of right over here, and this is where the Bravo base is, or was, just down under the hillside there. But I have found lots of locked crates right in this area before. There is one right there. So this is a great location to start looking for a locked crate if you're in the market for one. Just, you know, walk up here several times, spend some time up here. Throughout the day, you know, chop a couple of trees, gather some wood. It's not that, you know, strenuous on the character here to gather a bit of wood. Of course, if I can get my mouth to work. For whatever reason in this game, gathering wood allows your stamina to regen. So you're not using any stamina at all while chopping wood. Okay, so we're just headed over this direction. I am going to go ahead and kill this wolf if possible. And take his fat and his cloth and his meat, and his foot's just wiggling like that. So, yeah. So this is just a pretty chill looting day. Not a lot going on, but that's okay. There's a pig over there. I don't really want to deal with it because those guys break your leg most of the time. I'm probably in the market for an infection very soon. So I just wanted to go ahead and wash my hands just to make sure we avoid that. I don't really need the water right now that was in my canteen. I can always boil more when I get home. If we go by the pond or the lake over here, the pond, sorry. If we go by the pond over here, I will go ahead and refill the canteen just so we'll have it ready to throw in the fire when we get home. Plant fiber just here. And don't really see very much else going on over here today. Yeah, this is just a pretty relaxing looting day. It's not very stressful. It's just running around the map, you know, gathering resources. Let's just go ahead and refill the canteen. I wanted to make sure we do that. Let's see if there's any sandstone and pearls down here. We do need those. We need both of them. Come on, let's trade you out. Let's gather some oxygen and then we'll dive again and grab the sandstone. We do need more glass work to be done to the base. So there's that. And then we're going to need pearls for circuit boards and stuff for the ATV, as well as more power producing items as well. So I do want to grab this also. There's some kelp over there as well. I might just dive back down one more time just to grab it. That is a great source of mass. It's one of the best sources of mass that I've found in the game. And that was a fact from Beach Bombs. She let me know that one kelp produces 3 mass. If you are not aware of that, and if you are looking for quick mass and you have plenty of kelp in your refrigerator, that's a great source of it. It's a great source of mass. Okay, so let's get back over this direction. We're going in the direction of our base, which is good. Okay, so now we hopefully can find a little bit more loot, guys. We have at least 2 empty slots here that we do need to fill up. So hopefully we can find a little bit more loot. We might even just head over past the base and into the birch forest. Just have a quick look over here. Here's an ammo crate. That would be lovely to find. Some more shotgun rounds, but no, we didn't find any there. Okay, let's see here. There's a 6 log tree up here we could chop for the wood. That would be lovely. I don't mind chopping these 6 log trees. Especially because you get the worm at the end. And that's great for the fish traps, which I do need to place again, but I want to make sure that we have the ATV crafted so that we don't have to worry about them breaking when we go back down into the cave to do some black crystal mining again. That definitely takes a while, guys. It does not spawn in as quickly as one would hope. So it does take quite some time down there. I think the last time I was down there, I stayed down there for about 3 hours in real, 3 real time hours. And I didn't really find very much of it at all. I think I came back with like 19 pieces of it. So it doesn't spawn in very quickly at all. I'm just going to eat the blueberries so they don't go bad. I know we were pretty close to the base. They probably wouldn't go bad before we got home. But you never know if we're heading straight home or not. I do apologize for having to clear my throat a lot, guys. If I don't edit that out completely, I do apologize for having to do that. Unfortunately, that is part of being sick. So, just going to have to deal with it as much as possible. And hopefully I can remember to edit all of that out. Oh, I really want that building crate. Okay. It's over here. Hey, yuck. Come on. I really, really wanted the building crate. Let's just grab the loot from here, although it wasn't great loot, but we're going to grab it anyway. We're going to butcher the bear, even though, we don't really need the meat. The 2 pieces of fat are nice also. Let's go ahead and reload here. And there's a crate over by that 6 log tree. There's a wolf down here in the stream. And he's coming a bit closer than the stream after we shot him with an arrow, of course. So there's that. There's some plant fiber down there as well. I want to grab that. There's a bunny rabbit playing in the water. That was cute. Okay. And let's see here, guys. I don't see anything else on the way home right now. I don't even see any more plant fiber. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. But yeah, I don't really see anything else at all to grab on the way home. Which is okay. We do need to get over here and make sure we do have power in the base. So there's some zinc and a bit more zinc and even a bit more zinc. Yes. Lovely. Okay, so let's just get in here and put all of this loot away. It's a pretty nice, relaxing looting day as well. And let's just start putting all of this stuff away. Let's put the meat away and the biofuel in, or the fat, sorry, in here. We have water here, which is lovely. Let's put the meat away. Someone also mentioned that we should start, because our fridge is overrunning with meat, that we could start burning some of this for mass. And you're absolutely correct. I just do tend to forget that sometimes, that that's an option. But it is still an option, guys. If you are like me and your fridge is overflowing with meat, you can start turning it into mass. Just burn it, because it does give you the most mass for burnt meat than it does for just regular meat. So just burn it first. Don't cook it, burn it. Okay, so what else goes in here? The seeds, not the sandstone. You don't go there at all. Let's see, do we have any more seeds? We have cottonseed there. Let's put you back in here. And let's get down here and put some loot away. You go down here. You. Let's see, what else goes in here? Cloth. We're doing really well on cloth, guys. We have just an extreme amount of cloth. We have almost 200 pieces, not counting the probably 50 we have at the outpost. So we're not stressed for cloth at all right now. Planks. Biofuel goes somewhere else. The pearl goes there as well. And then we have you and you. And what else goes in here? Nothing else. You go there. And then we have these two items that go in here. I mean, it's not a lot, but we do need it, you know. So we're just going to throw it in there. And then we have some ores that go over here. You, and you go in here, which is nice. We have iron, copper, all of the lovely stuff. And then we can start working on the advanced mechanical parts again. I need 3 of you guys. Probably don't need any copper. We actually need 15 copper. We don't have 15 copper. So I'm going to have to wait on that a bit. That's not good. We have 1 advanced mechanical part here ready to go. We need 3 more. So hopefully we can get some more copper refining. I probably should take the iron out and put the copper in. Unfortunately, right now, we really need another refinery, but I don't have the power ability, you know. I don't have the ability to run the generators full time. I don't have the ability to gain enough power by, you know, turning everything off. I'm not fortunate enough to have the resources all refined so that I can turn everything off and just start, you know, making the advanced mechanical parts and the rest of the ATV. So it is all going to take some time, but that's okay. We will manage. Okay, let's go ahead and eat a bite here because we are pretty hungry. We should have had this piece of chicken just to get it out of that inventory spot. Well, we still have some room. Let's just go ahead and eat that piece of chicken. We'll have a tomato and we'll drink a drink of water over here. And then I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.